Hey, welcome back to some more ruining your weekend here. So a couple of the cards that got boosted in this patch. We have the Poro Herder here. We're playing Poros, sorry. Should start with that. We're playing Poros this week. So a couple of changes. Poro Herder, um, he got changed. I don't know if I'd say he got pumped or nerfed. His cost got reduced a fair bit, so he hits curve better, especially with a good one drop Poro. Um, he only draws you one Paro if you have an ally, and they lower the stats. But hitting him on two, I think, is pretty good. The other change that they've made is the Braum here. So, a couple major changes. They have pumped him up to a 1-5 from an 0-5 and a 2-6 instead of an 0-6 on upgrade. Plus, at his level 1 ability, whenever he survives damage, you summon a Mighty Poro. That's pretty great. Yes, his cost was increased by 1, but I think that's fine. And then Anivia was actually just lowered to 6, which is pretty good. So some strong play there. And She Who Wanders was changed as well to include a regeneration. So if we do get up to that 10 spot and we blow up all the small creatures, that regeneration ability is pretty great with it. All right, so let's dive in and have some fun with the Poros. All right, so we're up against a Zed Shen deck. In the lore for this, those guys are actually like brothers, where Shen thinks Zed killed their father. There's a whole like wow, that's stacked with champions. I will keep the heart of left. The whole thing with their brothers is they think he was killed, but actually the dad turned evil, and Zed didn't want Shen to see that, so Zed took the blame. There are some comics. I'd say the lore in League of Legends is actually pretty solid. Wow, we're just not hitting what we wanted to get at all, are we? No, we are not. Like Poro Herder without a Poro is just not particularly great. Okay. We got our Starlit Seer again here.
I will play my part.
Can't block. Okay. Now we're getting a little bit more on track here. So let's get our Braum down.
Braum is on the job.
And now we can start wreaking a bit of havoc, and especially we're going to start getting some Poros, hopefully, if Braum stays alive. Start pumping them up with this Take Heart. We still do the whole, the fun with Take Heart, where you take your Braum, make him damage from generation.
The shrouded path.
I walk your path alone.
My shield is my sword.
Get over here, Zed.
Good luck. Have fun.
For sure. Let's do that all day. So we'll take some damage. Pump him up. Yeesh. Well,
Stay safe, my friend.
I guess I probably should have figured that would happen, but we have a backup, so that's okay.
What time is it?
Yeah, let's get our own Braum down again. So that's why I was also playing a little more loose with it. I have a Braum to back him up.
Punch it. Ha-ha!
Night falls.
Don't think they're going to have the same options here.
You muscles. Stand behind Braum.
So let's we'll block like this. The shadow will get through, which is annoying. Oh, but Zed got pumped. Zed will transform off of that. There's not a good block here, is there?
Left for a snack?
Not a
safe
great
with
block.
Braum. Fly away while you can.
I think that we're just in a bad spot.
Season.
That guy's really strong.
Back to our perch.
I am my skill is unrivaled.
And overwhelmed with it. Oh boy. Oh boy. That hurt. Not great options here, is there? I guess we'll get down our Scaramander Reaver
Pillage
here.
and burn.
It's going to be a catastrophe!
We spoke about this.
Right, let's look to at least get rid of this guy. Get ourselves a Poro off of
I
that.
would not want to be you.
That's crappy. Oh, and the spammy mode. Oh man, they trolling us. Yeah, we're done here. That one's done. A TF Fizz. Oh, these are. This deck is like all spells and getting into a massive fizz that's like untargetable. Oh, good, I do run Open Hawks. Okay. Let me get rid of these 5 drops. I want to get speed because I think this deck is actually pretty fast that we're up against.
Eyes up here, or I'll cut him out.
Okay, we got our Omen Hawk down.
I'll be quick.
Fearsome and elusive. Very challenging to block that. Well, that's not. It's not one of the cards you want to hit off the top, but okay. I'm gonna see if they want to trade, and if they do, I can plunder to get the top 3. Yeah. So I lose out on 1 damage. But I'm gonna trigger my.
Treasures of the ages.
Oh, they're doing the same thing, triggering a plunder. So yeah, the nab is that ability. It now pulls off the bottom, and it's a non-champion. Ooh, it's a big Braum. So it would have been nice to have them on the 3 spot before, but we should be able to get out our Omen Hawk and 2 Poros.
Here beyond.
So pretty.
And they have not. So the Braum will be good to get some removal. I am a little bit worried of their fizz that'll come. Ah, good. The Daring Poro is the one that you want.
This will be a good winter.
So they're gonna pull that in. I'm guessing that's why they give it vulnerable for this turn. This round, yeah. Like,
You won't feel it at
Yeah.
first.
so they want to kill my lonely Poro. Not sure that was. See, like, I would have waited to see what to go off the 1-drop, because the 1-drops all have usually like abilities, and right now, like, he wants to kill that elusive. So let's get our Braum down and hopefully start wrecking them a little bit.
I'm not greedy. My friends, though.
The elusives would have to trade.
Let's show our friends they don't.
Do I want to kill their elusive? Do I want to... Starlit Seer, they're going to play a lot of spells. I want to get rid of their Starlit Seer.
Yes?
I'll throw in this other Omen Hawk too. Why not? Like, my upgrade on Braum at this point, like, he's a 3/7. He upgrades into what will be a 2/6 but plus, which is good. But I'm not getting, like, I'm getting my Mighty Poros off of this anyway, so not bad. And Nivea will be pretty strong into them right now.
It is easy, see?
Ooh, some big
Open
Mighty
wide.
Poros. I don't want to trade that. Oh, they see it. Well, no, I don't think they see it. It has Fearsome also. I can't block it with my 1/1 Poro.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
so I can make. Let's do that. Let's make a really big Anivia. Five seven Anivia is gonna come deal some mighty fine damage.
Out before they know
It's gonna
they're
wipe out their
bleeding.
board too. Attacks up. So let's get Anivia down. We'll replace this Omen Hawk. She's not doing much for me right now anyway.
My wings, the bitter winds.
And Braum is your wingman.
So let's see. A couple of warning shots. Oh, they stole my fluff. It's like, why would they be playing that? They stole it. That would make sense. Alright, so let's go Braum first. And I will pull their Yordle Grifter, because that should be able to kill it.
Have you met my shield?
And we'll go
Snow,
Anivia,
wind, and ice.
6/6. Don't want to attack with him.
Left for a snack?
So let's attack it.
Hold it, sweetheart.
I mean, you might as
Easy,
well. It's going to get
tiger.
blocked anyway. I guess actually I might as well have attacked because
Hold it, sweetheart.
their blocker would have died. That's one damage I could have got through. This is the right approach. They're all the 1-mana guys are going to die, so get them down as a blocker. These guys will trade. We're about to wipe their board pretty strong. Boom.
Got me.
Boys,
That's a pretty strong board wipe. Now, I don't. They seem to have changed the timing of this, which is a little odd to me. That's what I was worried about, their fizz. So it's only a 2/6 right now. But when he transforms, it's into a 3/2, but I've seen the fizzes
I'm
get
not
really
greedy.
big.
My friends, though.
Um, play this.
United, nothing can stop us.
The next card will be pretty strong then, hopefully. They're going to need to do something, because when we come through with Anivia again, it's going to deal some damage. I see. Okay, so they use this to get a bunch of cheap spells through. And once Fizz transforms... Stop all enemy spells and seals from targeting me. So that means I can't elusive it anymore. I still can Anivia it, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't really want to replace anything, so let's just pass. And also, my She Who Wanders will be able to deal with him as well. So that has a burst effect. Okay, so because it has burst,
First we fight.
they'll be able to pull it out.
Our ranks fill
So I
the
might as
valley.
well. There's no point in me actually
Show me your best.
targeting it. Now, they need 2 spells to transform it. So let's see if they've got their 2 spells. That's why I didn't bother targeting it, because
Take it up with my
I
friends.
can see that they have a burst spell that's going to cause it to not get targeted.
You made choices.
There's 1.
No fear.
Do they need our
And
Back it up.
2 to transform him. Oh, they don't even want to transform him yet.
Strike them down.
Okay, we've lost our elusive.
Look how we have grown!
Boys?
We're still getting through, though. We're still jamming them through for a lot of damage, which is good. So, I can go into my... Let's see, obliterate all followers power 4 or less in play and in hand. That's going to be unfortunate. Because I don't want to lose my Braum with it. Yikes, that's a big fizz. Get the poor herder down.
Little ones. My friend, you are lucky man.
Oh, I don't have a Poro ally. Whatever. You know what? I might as well get this down too. We'll replace my Omen Hawk. And let's make our She Who Wanders just absolutely massive.
It is easy, see?
They seem to have changed when you get the Poro off of it, which is unfortunate. So let's see. That'll stay alive. That'll stay alive. Braum regenerated himself, which is unfortunate. So, okay, that's happening. How did they get to theirs first? No. Oh. Oh. How did Braum stay alive? Liberate all followers with power 4 or less, with 4 or less power in play. Braum has 4. I don't know how Braum survived. Oh, followers. Followers don't include champions, that's why.
This is gonna be fun.
Alright. So Fizz is coming through for a fair bit. I'm gonna need to block the She Who Wanders. Now, yeah, we'll do it this way. Actually, I might as well go Agnivia because we're gonna transform anyway.
I protect this place.
Can I block there? I can. Yeah, so we're gonna transform next turn, so it's okay to turn her into an egg. But are they gonna kill me with the Fizz? We'll find out.
I will be reborn.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're not dead yet. Okay.
The Freljord's eternal guardian.
So we might be able to go straight in here. Boy, I lost its pumps though. I guess that makes sense.
My shield is my sword. Where'd they go off to?
Let me go straight in. I will actually probably risk just killing off my
Show me
Braum to
your
get the
best.
damage through here. And then after they declare blocks, because they'll need to, I will probably be able to pump up our...
You'll be sorry.
They're going this way, okay. If I pump him up, I can kill their Fizz, which is a good thing to do. So that's 5, 6, 7, 5, 8. Well, I think they're actually just dead. Because now it's 2 damage to the Nexus.
Fight another day.
And now 8 here, so unnecessary, but I guess just in case they have something coming up.
Until our paths cross once more.
Okay, we're up against the Ash Braum trend, so I think this is more like a I wouldn't be surprised if this is kind of like a mirror match here. Boy, those are great, aren't they? A little slow. Let's bottom those and maybe see if we can't. This may have been a bad decision. Nope, great decision. Bump a couple. Follow up with our Starlit Seer. No Poros. Poro Herder, no good. Starlit Seer is fine though.
Who goes there?
And let's get in. If they want to trade, I'll trade. Excellent. No blocks. I like it. Ooh, Lonely Poro and a Poro Herder would be great. Second Starlit Seer? Not as ideal.
Hear that?
Yep,
Can't
one
afford to
image.
miss.
Bigger Starlit Seer, that's nice.
We see through all.
So, what are we looking for next? Let's get the Striders out. We're just, I think, we're just trying to make this top of the deck just as strong as it can be. So, as we're drawing these guys, we're just going to get hopefully some bigger honking creatures than his. And, oh, Yetis. Yeti is good.
These eyes see all.
I'm gonna get aggro here.
This is our home.
Like, I want to start to get some damage through. If the Yeti's gonna, like, I don't have a good block for it, so let's just go. We'll make some trades. I'm making the top of my deck stronger. He hasn't done that really. I have no immediate spell, so the Starlit Seer, although it is a great utility card, I got nothing to immediate play with it anyway. Alright. 4/4 Omen Hawk. Let's double up the Evrosian Rider with
I
another
will
Omen Hawk.
unite the Freljord.
A sign of brighter things to come.
Go figure, Ash is going to attack and it's going to be targeting the Omen Hawk. That's hilarious.
Swiftly now.
Yeah, because I'm following up hopefully with
Stay
a
back.
an Anivia next turn, so that should give us in a position to kill off the Ash. Wow,
The time is right. Strike now.
it's up to 2 flash. That's
Our
unfortunate.
land. We go where the War Mother bids.
So let's see what we get off the top. A Braum would be, if we get like a massive Braum off the top, that would be pretty awesome. Oh, called it. A 5/9 Braum. So I'm going to see what they play first. See if we draw out like a big spell. So let's go Omen
It
Hawk
will
first
be a good spring.
to see if we can draw out something from their side so that they have less removal or interaction for the Braum. Okay. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So they got 1 mana left, so I should now be able to kill their Ash.
Braum is on the job.
You are mine, Ash. I don't think you've got a 1...
First we
I don't
fight.
think there's
Have you
any
met my shield?
1 mana things they can use there. Oh yeah, and then the Poro Herder is going to get value on next turn because we're going to survive this.
Continue without me.
Yeah, that was
It
great.
is easy, see?
Four or 5 Starlit Seer, Poro Herder. That's what I'm talking about. And he's got Overwhelm. This dude is huge. Okay. I'm just going to trade my Hawk. Trade the Hawk, take the damage. Let's get down our Herder. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll go Herder, Starlight Seer.
My friend, you are lucky man.
I want to fluffed. I can't fluffed. Okay. So let's go with the Starlight Seer. This gives me some options. Because now what I can do is... Oh, yes, the Poros snacks too. So let's just actually get in there.
Let's show our friends
Pre-combat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So let's attack, and I can Poros snacks if we need to get funky. Depending on what they do. Because I'm going to guess they're frostbiting something here. Or they're killing Braum. That's unfortunate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can get up to 11. I'm okay with 11.
Eat! Eat and grow strong!
Okay. Unfortunate, but these things happen.
Fight another day.
I could go Nivea, or I can go Heart. We're gonna go Heart. I'll play the Nivea on their turn. Give them less turn time to interact with it, because Nivea guarantees me a kill. All right, if I get to attack with it, they'll die. A 6/6/1. Omen Hawk, Poros Snack, Starlet Seer.
For the thrill of battle!
I can go both, so let's go first with the overwhelming
Would
Poro
you
here.
believe he once fit in my hand? Do
I
not
love that-
stand in my way!
I just really love that the cards talk to each other. That's kind of fun to me. Block here. We'll give them their trend. Big trend. Massive trend. And we'll play our Nivea.
Forever watchful.
So now if they do anything to it, it turns into an egg and we get our pumped up Nivea back. I actually really like the buff of reducing her by 1. So, combat step. Oh, combat step. We'll go with everything, and that should result. That trigger should result in game. Don't think they could drain something potentially, like a Grasp of the Undying. They could maybe. There might be some fast or burst heal, but I don't think there's going to be enough to frostbite everything. Yeah, okay, frostbite that. That's a good first step. You're still at 1. Okay. Still got a fair way to go before they. Yeah. Okay. I appreciate that they tried to play that out, but there was not a good effort in there.
Until our paths cross once more.
All right, just wrapping up quickly here. So, I think this deck is actually really well suited. It didn't significantly change its functionality, or with Braum being able to pump up the Braum, but getting the early Mighty Poros I think is a huge difference. It really increases the power of the Heart of the Fluft coming down. So, I'd say that was the bigger change than giving him the additional 1 power. Although the 1 power was nice. But I'd say the bigger change was the that Mighty Poros, because then you're just constantly being able to get those 3/3s, and those add up. And especially once those 3/3s, when you can meld them all together, or you're hitting some Poros snacks, that's pretty solid. So all in all, I think pretty fun deck. The Anivia change was also pretty great, getting her down at 6. There's a few times getting her down that made a difference, so I like it. Give the deck a try. Very fun. You know, just see how big of a Poro fluff you can make and just have yourself some fun. Thanks. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and don't forget to like and subscribe.